Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to my supervisor Dr. Satirah binti Mohd Saman and my fellow friends. So in this video, I would like to talk about my industrial training at Selangor Syariah Judicial Department starting on 19 February 2024 until 4 August 2024. Before that, my name is Azalia Zahira binti Izzuan Amir and I am currently doing my internship at Selangor Syariah Judicial Department. So we start with the introduction. The name of the Selangor Syariah Court was changed to the Selangor Syariah Judicial Department, JAKIS, in 2003. And before moved to the new building, it was a shared building with the Shah Alam High Court at the Persiaran Masjid Section 5, and then on 18 July 2011, JAKIS moved to the new building and started its own operation in the new building at the same year. It was located at Sultan Idris Shah Court Building in Section 5. Next, we move to the vision, mission and objective. The vision for the JAKIS is to be the best Syariah Judicial Department institution in Malaysia, providing fair, efficient and quality services. And for the mission is to implement the judgment of and also the management of the Syariah court effectively and systematically based on the provision of the law. And then for the objective, I highlight some of the objectives introduced by the JAKIS. First is to ensure that all of the officers and staff of the department attend training programs related to Islamic education, because this is to provide more knowledge and more information to the client who came to the JAKIS to try their case in the court. And then second is to provide faraid orders that are ready to issue to customer within 14 days after the case is decided. This is one of the things that JAKIS try to do, whereby they want to make the process is more easier for the customer who came to get their court order. And for the faraid certificate, they will be ensured to get in 14 days when their cases are already decided. So it will be easier for the client, and also it will be easier for the client who came to the JAKIS to get their court order. And then we move to the services. There are some of the services offered in the JAKIS. First is case registration services. Case registration services is where a client who came to the JAKIS want their case to be tried at the court, and they need to register their case first in this case registration room services. So after they register, their case will be get a number series, and then also the date when the case can to be tried at the court. Second is System Syariah. System Syariah is a system provided by the HQ of the All Syariah Judicial Department, which is JKSM. This System Syariah very helpful to the many ways, because for this section record itself, it helps us to get info about the past record of the client, and we can see the client that we can see the court order that a long time ago. So it very easy for us as section record itself to see the past record. And then is a reconciliation council. A reconciliation council is where two parties who want to try their case at court came to the council to discuss about their cases, and if their cases actually can be settled at that time, they doesn't need to go to the court for their cases to be tried. The court will consider their cases is settled when the court consider their case is settled if they can reconciliation in this joint. So that's why it's called reconciliation council. And then next is a library. Library in JAKIS located at 2nd floor, and if the researcher want to go to the JAKIS to get information, they can go to the library, because library keep some of the materials such as enactment, the law book, and anything that related to the JAKIS. The library will keep for the researcher to use, or if JAKIS staff itself want to use in the future. So all of these materials are available at library JAKIS. Next, we move to the organizational structure. The organizational structure is led by the Chief Syari'i Judge, which is Dato' Adib Hussein, and followed by all of the High Court judges. And it follow with the Chief Register, which is Mrs. Neni Shuhaida, and along with the other head of the department. So there is 9 department in the JAKIS, and each of this department has its own leader to lead the department to give the best services to the client. Next is the organization information. It is first about the departmental structure. For the section record, there are only 2 staff in this section record, but it will all of the decision will be decided by the chief judge, which is Dato' Adib Hussein, and followed by Mrs. Nini Shuhaida, and then will be the head of the record section, which is Mr. Sofian bin Ibrahim, and followed by Mrs. Nur Azira Akmal binti Osman, and then Mr. Sofian bin Ibrahim actually started his position as a head of section record this year at JAKIS, and then Mrs. Ira actually already been in this record section since 2015. So both of them is really well knowledge about the record and have knowledge to explain to the others what about record, and to show to the others about how record in JAKIS is managed. Next is departmental function. So section record function is to help the JAKIS to manage their records when the legal department send the cases that already get the stamp close file, and it will be sent to the record section to be managed. And then all of the record that get sent by the legal department, first we jot down the number cases and where is the file located, and after that we will take the file to the box that already had its own number of series. And some of the training activities that I do in JAKIS, first and foremost is request and search for record. For the staff who want to request the record in JAKIS, they need to use the peak time system, whereby they need to fill in the information about their name, why they need to borrow the record, and when they want to borrow the record. So this system peak time, and the one who manage the system is Mrs. Ira, will get the email, and then I myself can also see the system and print out the booking notes. And then when we get the booking notes, we use the record file search system RFS to locate where the files is being kept. And then after search by the by the shelf and by the box, so after we get the file, we staple the booking notes in front of the file and give to the staff who want to borrow the record. Next is keeping record on the shelf. This is where the staff already use the record and want to return back. They want to return back to the record section. Before they want to return, I will check the stamp. If they already jot down the date when they return the record, the file to the record section, and if they didn't jot down, I will ask them to jot down. And then after all the procedure is being complete, I will return the file back to the box, and the booking notes I will keep in the folder for the record later. The most time consuming or the most activities that take times in record is disposal and book binding, because disposal is really take a long time, because when I first reported myself on the first day, I already do the dispose record. So first step is to spread the document. Separation of the documents, it start with 2009 and 2010, because for 2004 and 2008 the file already done by the past intern, and so when myself, I started do 2009 and 2010. So it takes around 2 months to finish the separation. And then from separation, it's not only I separate the unwanted document, but I also need to separate about the Quranic version, because the Quran verses will be disposed with other ways, and there are three important documents that need to be kept. First is a court order, and the record judgment, and the judgment note. These are three important documents that need to be kept. But for the certain certain cases like Faraid, we need to keep the Faraid certificate, and also all the disease asset as the part of the separation document ways. And then after all the separation done, the unwanted document will go to the process of paper and file shredding. So we shred so many cases, so many files. It's almost 5 to 6,000 documents, and because we had a big machine, so it really made our work very easier. And then we got the amount of the shred of the cases and file papers. We almost got 600 ringgit from the shred itself when we sell to the recycle company. And then after the shred separation process done, we move to the binding step, which is a list of the name from the e-Syariah system. So we want to get the list of the names of the clients and name on that year. Like for example, for 2010, we get the list name from the e-Syariah system by clicking on the date starting from 1 January 2010 until 31st December 2010. So all of the record that under the year will be shown on the system, and then we export the names to the Microsoft Excel, and we print out the list to put in the front of the folder. And then after we get the list name, we stamp each of the court orders according to the client name alphabetical. Like if the client name is Abdul Razak, so his name will be in the first category name, which is alphabet A. So we stamp the number using the number series of the in the list name that we get from the Syariah. And then after we stamp the court order, we will arrange the court order by according to the number from 1 until 107,052 for the cases of 2010. For 2010, there is 1,752 cases. And then after we arrange it, we will punch, and then we will insert the court orders to the folder and do the sum tagging. And next activities I do is document the receipt record to make sure that the record section we receive is same with the legal department return to the document to us. So it's like a record for us to make sure all the in and out file is getting managed and no record will be left out. Next is activities I do is participate in meetings where myself and the head of the record section, Mr. Sofyan, and the administrative assistant, Mrs. Ira, attend the meeting for the JK tour to discuss about the record section disposal and binding, and also for the new budget to get approved for all the Syariah lower court in all the states in the Selangor. And the meeting joined by the chief register, which is Mrs. Neni Shuhaida, and also along with the head of the department. Next activity I do is a key in number keys on the administrative files in the Microsoft Excel. After we get the list of the new cases from the legal department, I get the responsible to enter the cases file numbers to the system in the master sheet record that record section has on their own to keep track about the record in and out of the record section. And then the next activity is the public sector conducive ecosystem tour, EXA. Actually, JAK is getting a lot of the tour from the other department, ministry department. So for this year we get from the Ministry of Health, the JAPIS, PIPAS that came to the record section to see about the record that being managed in the record section itself. So for myself, I help the record staff, Mr. Sofyan and Mrs. Ira, to share my knowledge about the record in the record section in JAKIS, where I explain about the shred machine, I explain about how long JAKIS keep their record, and also explain how JAKIS use their box and the magic cube to keep record. And then I also get chance to visit the lower Syariah court in other district such as in Sabak Bernam, Kuala Selangor, Hulu Langat, Kuala Langat, and also East Gombak. So this is one of the short trip that I make to this lower Syariah court to see how they manage their record. Conclusion is that for my application of knowledge, I get to analyze document whereby I can see the process of appraisal and disposal of the record. And then for my personal opinion, I think that responsibility is very important, because every work done has an impact and on the organization, because you have the responsibility that given to you to perform your work done. And the perspective of other staff looking at the record section is also make you see that if you get your work done by correctly, the staff or other people will say, oh, this is how the record section do their work done. All of the staff is very responsible to their work, and because they can get their work done they can get their work done in time. And therefore, the lesson learned, I think that strong teamwork is one of the most important thing in organization, because attitude describe the best nature of people, and also it also show to the true character of a person where they introduce themselves in front of others, and also strong teamwork make the good work. And I think that is the best way to describe working with other people. Need to have a strong teamwork to get their work done and in time, and also to build a good connection, to build a good teamwork with each of the staff in the record section. And last but not least is limitation and recommendation. Some limitation that I see is, one of the limitation is lack of the staff, because in this record section it only managed by 2 staff, the head of the record section itself and also the administrative assistant. So this is very worrying, because 2 people cannot keep up with the whole record in the case, and need to have some help from the other department, because there are too many records to be managed, and this is very tiring to only do for 2 people. So what I recommend is that the head of the Sharia Judicial Department in Malaysia, which is JKSM, to provide more staff, because the staff for the record section is managed is appointed by the JKSM itself. So JKSM as the responsible organisation need to step out with a new recommendation, which is they need to get more works for the record section, so that the record will be managed in time, there is no problem, and also will be help to the others. So that's all from my internship activities in Selangor Syariah Judicial Department. So that's all from me. Thank you.